Hi, how you guys doing? You guys doing good? 'Cause I'm doing pretty good. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy late Thanksgiving because this video is like a day late. So, today I'm gonna be talking about UFC fighters I am thankful for in every division. So basically, this is like fighters that just did so many great things this year, and I've just been like, I guess, been like a privilege to watch this happen. Especially with a lot of the guys that are gonna be in this video today. Like, some of these guys, I'm sure you guys can agree with me when I show you some of these fighters. Because, bro, if there's one thing I'm good at, bro, it's not having a terrible opinion. Yes, I did pick Gene Silver to beat Diego Lopez, but look, we all make mistakes. So, yeah. And also, I'm only doing this because, bro, like, a lot of my viewers are Americans. So, respect to you guys. And, yeah, like and subscribe if you want to see more. And let's start off with the flyweight division. Brother, Joshua Van is absolutely amazing. I'm so thankful that Van exists. Brother, if Joshua Van did not exist, I would have to talk about flyweight every day. Like, okay, maybe this guy has a chance at, maybe this guy could make it to round 2 against Pantoja. This guy cannot beat Pantoja. This guy, if he beats Pantoja, is gonna be boring as fuck. He's gonna suck as champion. Bro, if Joshua Van were to beat Pantoja, he would literally be the greatest champion ever. This guy had 4 fights this year, and every single one of them were absolute bangers. Destroys Ray Soria, destroys Bruno Silva, puts on fight of the year. Let me say this again. Fight of the year with Brandon Royval. Bro, if this guy is not in your like flyweights that you are thankful for, I genuinely don't even know what you're doing, bro. I don't know what you're doing. Because, brother, Joshua Van is an absolute like treat. He's just a beauty, bro. Everything about this guy, bro, he's I fucking love this guy, bro. You guys don't understand this. I love this guy. I'm literally watching a flyweight Max Holloway every time. Like, bro, I really wish him and Royval pointed to the center. Like, obviously they started like scrapping, but if they pointed to the center, that would have been special. Like, oh my god, bro. And like, bro, in terms of like style, if you want to hook somebody on, say you want to put on your friend to like some UFC and stuff, bro, like, show them Van versus Royval, and they are gonna go crazy, bro. They're gonna become a Joshua Van fan like everyone else. But yeah, crazy, because Joshua Van was literally unranked at the start of this year, and he's the #1 contender now. So it's absolutely beautiful. His boxing is absolutely beautiful, and I think Joshua Van is 100% gonna be a future star. Should he beat Pantoja, of course, because I think Pantoja is probably gonna beat him. Which, it wouldn't suck, because I love Pantoja as well. Pantoja is one of my favorite, maybe not one of my favorite fighters, but in terms of flyweights, he's one of my favorite flyweights. But, brother, it would, like, imagine Van versus Moreno for the belt, bro. Imagine that. It would be so goated. It would be so goated, bro. But, yeah. Flyweight, very simple. Like, I think anybody could agree with me on this one. Let's talk about Bantamweight. Again, I think I don't even have to, like, come on, it's Merab, like, bro, come on now. Merab is absolutely insane. He has literally gone on like this absolute insane run, and I think a lot of this reasoning to why he went on this like crazy run is because when he beat O'Malley in September, I remember this was me included. A lot of us hated Merab. We were saying, oh, this guy's gonna suck as champion. Oh, he's a boring fighter. Oh, he sucks. Fuck, this guy was fucking goblin. Like, we hated this guy when he beat Sean O'Malley the first time, and then after that, he's done nothing but put on bangers. Had that absolute war with Umar Nurmagomedov, bro. Him and Umar has some of the best, like, bantamweight, if not the best bantamweight title fight I've seen in a very long time. You know, like, the scrambles were amazing, the striking was amazing, watching two idiots fight, basically. Yeah, it was really cool. Merab just absolutely dog walks Sean O'Malley, and June just fucking look, for me this sucked to watch because O'Malley's my favorite bantamweight. He's gonna knock out Yudong. He's my favorite bantamweight, and I really wanted him to win that second fight. And then he gets finished, and I'll be honest, I was sad, and I was also like, what the fuck am I watching? I was genuinely like, what the fuck? Because in the first fight, I was absolutely pissed. Because I was so confident Sean O'Malley was going to knock Merab out. I was like saying to myself, bro, Sean O'Malley's going to destroy this fucking guy. And then the rematch, I was like, yeah, Merab by decision. Yeah, it's not going to be crazy. But then Merab finishes him, and I'm just like, bro, what? What the fuck's going on? And then the Corey fight, bro, this guy had such a good fight with Corey Sandhagen. Like, I literally picked Merab. If you go back to my other videos, I literally picked Merab to outstrike Corey Sandhagen, and he almost knocks him out in the second round. It was absolutely insane, bro. I was doing nothing but laughing the whole time in round 2 when he just has Corey up against the fence, just winging punches and shit. And Corey just doesn't know what to do, bro. He just showed up on the floor, just eating bombs from Merab. It was so funny, bro. It was so funny, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Merab, from the start of this year to like all the way to December, win or lose against Petr Yan, he's made me a fan, like a lifelong fan, because brother, Merab might be the best champion we've ever seen. Look, it really depends on what you guys want in a champion. Like, some guys, they like entertainment, some guys like activity. I like activity, alright? I love activity. I love when you want to fight the next guy up and you're beating them as well, because in my opinion, I think Merab's style, where like you're the opponent, you do well in round 1 and 2, and in the later rounds he just absolutely destroys you because he has like this insane cardio. To me, that is entertainment. I find that very entertaining. I don't care what you guys say. I found Islam Jack not very entertaining, but partially entertaining. But bro, Merab, just such a beautiful fight, bro. Look, he's ugly. That's never gonna change. But man, it's been I'm gonna remember this run, dude. Like, started off as the years like, all right, he's a guy that became champion. He's probably gonna lose to Uma, but you know, he's okay. To like, yeah, he's a bantamweight GOAT, arguably top 5 of all time. So yes, crazy run Merab has been on, and yeah, man, I'm forever gonna remember this guy's title reign. It was so fun. And yeah, let's talk about Featherweight, which recently just got announced. I'm gonna talk about Volk versus Lopez too at some point, but not now. But why are they making that fight? But I am very thankful for Volkanovski in 2025. Volkanovski low-key saved me from doing a lot of bad shit in 2025. Because, brother, if this guy had lost to Lopez in April, I would have fucking killed somebody. I would have killed somebody if Volk had lost to Lopez. And you guys have no idea. Also, my streak of getting every Volkanovski pick right is strong, bro. I picked Makhachev to beat him in the first fight. I picked Makhachev to knock him out in the second fight. I picked Volk to beat Rodriguez. I picked Topuria to knock him out. And I picked Volk by decision. So it's always a good feeling to get every fight right with one of your favorite fighters. Because, bro, Volk, I'll be honest, I didn't really care about Volk as a champion. Like, he beat Hollow in the trilogy. I was like, alright, good for him. Like, that's not crazy. Like, I didn't used to think that highly of Max back then, like, aside from that Kata performance. But I was like, alright, cool. Like, you beat Max in the trilogy, you're probably gonna get destroyed by Makhachev. But then the performance he put on against Makhachev, look, obviously it was not 2025, but you guys get the idea. Like, that's when I really became a fan of Volk. And bro, I'm so grateful that he shut all the Jose Aldo fans up after beating Diego Lopez, because, man, how can you even debate that Aldo is greater than Volk? Like, before the fight, like, you could say, like, okay, Aldo became featherweight champ twice, Volk didn't. Now there's literally no, like, argument against it, that Volk is, like, not, like, Volk is greater than Jose Aldo. There's no argument against that. Like, he is the featherweight GOAT. And, like, the fight that solidified that was just an absolute banger with Diego Lopez. And it was just such a feel-good moment of the year, you know. I had that crazy fight with Diego. It was a good way to bounce back after the 2 hard KO losses to Islam, Tapuria. We all thought Volk was done, bro. If there's anything I'm thankful for Ilya doing, it's letting Volk become champ again. But I'm not thankful for him KOing this next guy who's Charles do Bronx Oliveira. I love Charles. I love Charles so much, bro. Bro, you saw the start of the video, you see my profile picture, and you've seen my banner. Anybody that knows me knows I love Charles Oliveira, bro. Bro, oh man, I'm so fucking grateful this year did not end off with him coming off that loss to Tapuria. I'm so happy he came back and fought Matej Gamrot. Like, obviously it's supposed to be Fiziev. I would've been scared as fuck for that matchup, but I'm glad Fiziev pulled out. Because a win over Gamrot, in my opinion, like, submitting Gamrot gives you more aura than submitting Fiziev. Look, I think Fiziev's better than Gamrot, but that's what I think personally. Like, I just think submitting Gamrot is way more impressive. But yeah, became the first guy to submit Gamrot. Arman didn't do that. He couldn't do shit to Gamrot. Look, he beat Gamrot 4-1, but he couldn't submit him. And bro, when he lost to Tapuria, I genuinely was like heartbroken. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I wanted Ilya Tapuria to die after he beat Charles Oliveira, bro. Like, for like a split second, I was like, bro, I hope this guy dies. Never mind. Like, bro, I was so fucking, like, heartbroken when Charles lost to Ilya. And then, out of nowhere, just has an Oliveira era level performance against Matej Gamrot, where he just walks you down and submits you with ease, bro. So, yeah, it was so amazing to see this happen. And, bro, this is, like, probably my favorite moment. Like, aside from, like, oh, fuck, I should have put it, now that I'm talking about it, I should have put RDR fucking beating Bone Nickel, bro. Like, I should have put RDR here. He's not gonna be in my middleweight thing, but he is an honorable mention. Alright? But, yeah, dude. Charles beating Gamrot just saved my mental state. Because, bro, I love this guy. I can't wait to see him versus Max Holloway next year. It's gonna be a banger. And, yeah, bro. Charles, I love you, brother. Please don't strike with Max. Shoot, just take him down. Don't make this hard on yourself, bro. Let's talk about welterweight. It's Islam Makhachev, bro. Islam Makhachev low-key saved me from possibly killing myself. Yeah, Islam Makhachev saved me from committing suicide. Why, you may ask? Because in UFC 322, well, on the main card, every fighter I picked got fucking destroyed. I picked Dariush by decision. Literally got knocked out in 15 seconds by Benoit Saint-Denis. And you know what's funny? My initial pick was Benoit Saint-Denis by round 1 KO. So that shit really sucked. And then Leon versus Prates. I picked Leon Edwards by decision. He wins round 1 and gets absolutely starched in round 2. And you know what's funny about that? When that fight first got announced, my initial pick was Carlos Prates by round 2 TKO. If you don't believe me, go back and watch my older videos. I'm not joking when I say this. I literally, I had the worst switch-ups ever, bro. My switch picks was so bad. But, yeah, and then obviously Sean Brady, a guy I've been glazing for so long. I've literally been glazing Sean Brady for months, alright? I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I've been glazing him for ages. He's been one of my favorite welterweights, ever since he beat Leon Edwards, I'm not gonna lie. Where I also picked Leon to beat Sean Brady, so yeah, I've gotten every Leon pick wrong, by the way. And then seeing Brady get knocked out just made me absolutely hate my life. And then seeing fucking Zhang Wei Li lose, I was like, okay, I'm actually gonna fucking kill myself. And then Islam, bro. One man came to save us all, bro. One man, and his name is Islam Makhachev. Brother, just this guy absolutely destroyed JDM in a fight that was not competitive at all. Not in the slightest, and became the GOAT of the sport, and I love it, bro. I love every second of it. I'm so happy Islam is the GOAT. I'm so happy I don't have to keep giving Jones credit, because, bro, Islam Makhachev, he is a special fighter, bro. He's special in a lot of ways, but he is a special fighter, bro. And, bros, look, I liked this fight. I don't care what anyone says. I liked this fight. Will I rewatch it? Fuck no, but I like this fight. Nah, I'm kidding. I will rewatch it at some point. And yeah, let's talk about middleweight. Look, as I was talking in this video, I feel like I should have put Rainier Derrida here for beating Bo Nickel, but he's an honorable mention. Dricus du Plessis is the fighter I'm most thankful for. This guy was such an entertaining champion, bro. His reign, I will never forget Dricus's reign, bro. He had one of my favorite title reigns in middleweight history. Look, as an Adesanya fan, I can say, bro, I was fine with... Okay, I was not fine with Dricus beating him, but I was fine that Dricus was the champion. Because, bro, every fight Dricus would be a banger. Except for that second fight with Strickland, but that was mainly Sean Strickland's fault. If he wasn't bitching for a title fight, this... Like, Dricus would have fought Chimaev then he probably would have lost the belt then, now that I think about it. But he beat the fuck out of Sean Strickland so bad. Like, people actually think he's what? Every time I go on TikTok, Instagram, I genuinely see people saying Sean Strickland is washed. I'm not even lying, bro. I'm not even fucking lying. I actually see people saying that. And, bro, I'm not gonna lie, that is fucking hilarious. Like, that is so fucking funny, bro. Like, oh my god. And come on, dude, the press conferences, how can you not love this guy, bro? Every time, like, bro, Dricus will give you a press conference to remember. Obviously not 319, but like the press conference with Izzy, bro, where Izzy's crying and shit. The press conference he had with Strickland, like, in the seasonal one back in 2023, where he's talking about Strickland's dad and Strickland starts crashing out. Bro, the one where this guy literally called Strickland a pedo, bro. This guy literally called Strickland a pedo on stage in front of thousands of people, bro. Like, come on, this guy's a funny motherfucker, bro. Peak rage baiter. I really hope Dricus becomes champion at some point. Like, again, because I think you do him versus Allen, he probably beats Allen. Then you do him versus one more guy, and then I just pray he beats whoever the champion is at that point. Probably still gonna be Khamzat. Khamzat's probably gonna leave. Who knows? But yeah, dude, I miss Dricus so much. I'm so thankful for him beating the fuck out of Sean Strickland. I need a minute to breathe because my mouth is starting to hurt and I'm running out of breath. Alright, we're back. Let's talk about light heavyweight. This one's gonna be a shocker, but not for me, bro. I love Yuri Prochazka, man. I love everything about Yuri Prochazka, dude. Yuri Prochazka saved my life in many ways. I picked Jamal Hill to knock Yuri out in round 3. I was convinced Yuri was gonna go on this like crazy downfall, and then he comes back, puts on a war against Jamal Hill, knocks him out in round 3. Then the Khalil Roundtree fight, bro. If you guys watched my breakdown of UFC 320, I said that this is a very close fight. I could see Yuri getting schooled early, then he wins round 3, like by finish, like knocks Roundtree out. But then, bro, when I was watching the fight live, I was like, this is way less competitive than how I thought it was gonna be. Like, Roundtree was absolutely torturing Yuri, bro. Was fucking, like, making him fall over himself, beating the fuck out of him, just destroying Yuri. And then, bro, I was losing hope. I was like, oh, fuck, man, Roundtree's probably gonna win. Then round 3 starts. Yuri Prochazka gets possessed, bro. Like, he gets possessed like a fucking ghost. And then goes out there and clutches up, beats the fucking dog shit out of Khalil Roundtree and flatlines him in round 3. And that might be one of my favorite moments to see. Like, Yuri Prochazka's goated. I love him, bro. And he's also goofy as fuck like Dricus. Please become champion, bro. It's very unlikely Alex might knock this guy out in round 1, but please become champ. I need you to become champ. Let's talk about the heavyweight division. It's gonna be short. Alexander Volkov, thank you for beating Jailton Almeida. And, yeah, that's it. Nah, I'm kidding, bro. You really thought that was it? Nah, bro. But let me actually talk about Volkov. Bro, Volkov, I'm just so happy. Like, he's a good guy. He got fucked over by Cyril Gane last year. Like, obviously not Gane's fault, the judges' fault. Like, he got fucked over by the judges. He should have won that fight. And then the UFC made this fight solely, like, they were hoping Volkov would lose this fight. Because this is stylistically a really bad matchup for Volkov. And then he just beats Almeida in a very close fight. And, bro, the way Almeida was fighting was genuinely pissing me off. So I was really happy when Volkov won. Like, that shit really, like, saved me. I was like, look, I got my pick wrong because I thought Almeida was going to sub him, but I'm glad he didn't, though. Like, I'm really glad he didn't because, bro, Volkov is much more likable, bro. Almeida, this guy started celebrating after landing 0 significant strikes on Volkov in round 3. Like, I shit you not, this guy was literally celebrating in round 3, bro. Like, this guy literally did fucking nothing to Volkov. And yeah, that is actually the end of the video. Thank you guys so much. We are on 37 subscribers. I hope to change that soon. Bro, happy late Thanksgiving. Like and subscribe for more content like this. I'll see you guys in the next video. This is Felix MMA signing off. And have a good one.